Hey, everybody, welcome to AI for Anyone Live. This is Tim Lockie with Odin from Ashoka, and I'm your designated liver. We are here on Fundrasing.AI Live talking about what's next coming up in the summit, the Fundrasing.AI Summit, happening next Monday and Tuesday. Odin, thank you so much for your time and welcome to the show.
Great to be here.
Tell us about the talk that you're giving next week.
It's on the Tuesday evening for me. I'm based in Berlin, and we will be talking about what at Ashoka we call conscious tinkering. And it's this approach that we believe could be an alternative to the traditional mode of adopting AI in an organization, where you typically, you have your management having a grand strategy, looking into the future for 10 years, and obviously getting everything right, and then making big investment decisions, and then obviously the whole organization will follow, and everything is ready, and then you're happy. If that's you, by all means, go for it. We found that this does not work for us, and so we developed more of a bottom-up like rapid prototyping innovation approach where we work with dozens of teams, see what works, what actually adds value, and then only focusing with bigger investments on the few prototypes that actually created value.
I mean, you're saying in there, if that works for you, go ahead and do it. But I feel like both you and I can just say, actually, we know that won't work. You can't, it is not possible anymore. Well, at least I'm saying that. You're probably smarter than me and not saying that out loud. But I feel like I've gotten to the place where I'm saying, making a 3-year strategy doesn't work anymore. That's like trying to map out everywhere you're going to go on GPS over the next 3 years. Like it's not possible to know. You can pick a destination, but not the routing. I don't know if that makes sense to you.
Yeah, and that of course can still work. You can still say, okay, we must become a bit more data savvy, and or we have to become more efficient using AI technologies. That's all fine.
100%.
But when it comes to the specifics, I mean,
Yes.
good luck knowing in advance what the best use cases are, and
Yes.
who in your team is motivated by what. Like you just
Right.
have no chance. And it's even worse than that. Like not only do you get it wrong, you will not know that you got it wrong because you like in management you have smart people, right? And so, like these people, like what you write down on paper will sound very convincing. It's not based on any actual experiments and prototypes, and so it's like ChatGPT. It will sound convincing, but it's just wrong. So and then you will follow and invest and not get the actual opportunities that your teams would be happy to give you on a silver platter if only you had given them an opportunity to build actual stuff, fast.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Underline, bold, italics, H1 like header right there. 100%. It's so true. It will sound convincing. It will seem right. You won't know that it's not working until it all doesn't work at once. And even if it is working, you won't know in which dimensions and on which teams and for which personalities. So I feel like this is really I mean, it's very in line with the human stack, which is I spend a lot of my time thinking about. And I'm so excited that you're going to be at Fundraising AI telling fundraisers, listen, make small bets, try little things, get little wins, and build on them. And I think that the missing piece here, and I like the GPS analogy, the missing piece here is stack your wins. Don't have individual wins, but a journey is a destination with lots of legs that you make small wins with, and then you go to the next one, but you don't start at the starting line. You don't start over every time. And so I just think
Yeah.
I'm very excited about what you're saying, in case
Oh,
you hadn't
completely
noticed.
agree. This is why conscious tinkering is conceptualized as a cycle. And of course, like none of this is rocket science. It's all just borrowed from existing frameworks and methodologies. But like you build a prototype. By doing that, you improve your organization's AI readiness. That means you make a small improvement in how you deal with legal questions around AI. You make a small improvement in your AI infrastructure, whatever it might be, like your IT infrastructure, I mean, or your data management, all of these different, but only a small win. And then, but you also have now a prototype that adds value to at least one team in your organization. And that creates momentum to create the next prototype. And here you go. Yeah. So you never start again from zero. You become better in terms of data management, governance, whatever. And you get more and more buy-in and people who love using the technology because it's helping them already. You don't have to wait for years to get the big thing in place. You like people see that basically your organization doesn't implode, not just because you're using AI now. So that you have to create some trust and some wins, and then you get more ambassadors, you get more resources, you get more goodwill and trust to build bigger, more complicated things. The legal team doesn't hate you anymore because they see that you can be cooperative, and then more things become possible. But if you start from the beginning and say, look, we are now going to build the big rainforest monitoring system from scratch as a non-AI native organization. Good luck.
I I mean, there's so many sound bites here. The legal team doesn't hate you anymore. It's like double bold underline there. I just think, yeah, I love what you're talking about. I like the idea of conscious tinkering. It's the right play between making sure that this is done with intention and monitoring, and at the same time, tinkering just goes to right? Like you're not doing a full, huge, build. I think that's really great. So
And
this
maybe
is this is
about these
perfect.
two words. Huh? So, I mean, do you see the little garage here in my background? This is the
Yeah.
spirit that we want to approach also teams.
Yes.
Like we,
Absolutely.
we are not building big rocket ships. We just, plug together some things quickly. Tinkering often means like we build our prototypes in like 6 to 8 weeks. And that's only because teams typically need 5 of those weeks to give us the data and the feedback we need. But like essentially it's super quick stuff. Yeah, only a few days of development for each one. The winners that we turn into flagship applications take much more investment, of course. But like
Yeah.
get something that works and that adds some amount of value, only a few days, like just quick, quick, quick. Huh?
Yep.
And the conscious means you can only build what you're ready for. So I mentioned these like data governance and legal, all these things that you need to have in place to build like ambitious AI projects. If you don't have those yet, well, you can't do the ambitious stuff yet. So you have to stay within your limits. You have to be conscious about what you can do responsibly, and within that realm, tinker your way forward and expand your boundaries, step by step.
Yeah. I put out this morning something that Dan Kershaw, uh, he said in a conversation to me on Slack, which was that he believes until you can show small wins, nonprofits won't believe that it's possible without big budgets. And I think that it's not just the big budgets of money investment, it's the big budgets of time investment, of leadership attention investment, of political capital. And so, yeah, I love what you're talking about. Everybody, if you have not signed up to hear Odin and 60 other speakers for free next Monday and Tuesday at the Fundrasing.AI Summit, it is time to do so. And you've got the QR code right there. Go grab that. We want to see as many people take advantage of this as possible. There are a lot of amazing conversations happening. We want you to be part of those. Odin, I'm really excited about what you're doing. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us all the way from Germany this morning. If there's one last thing that you could leave people with, what would it be?
And it's an encouragement to intrapreneurs in these organizations to just start building. Don't wait for management buy-in or like in order to finally get just move, build things, show what you can do. And this is like the spirit that we would like to convey in the session. So please join and see how that can look like in practice.
We love it. Thank you so much for joining, folks. We're listening to Odin from Ashoka, calling in from Germany this morning. It's going on next Tuesday afternoon with at the Fundrasing.AI Summit. Amplify Impact. Again, there's your QR code. Thanks to you today, Odin, for coming to this and letting us know about it. And then thank you also to all of our partners and all of our sponsors who have made this possible to be free for all nonprofits, fundraisers who want to join. So again, please sign up. We can't wait to see you, Odin. Thanks so much for your time.
Bye bye.